Hi guys, Shaky Nan again. I bought my tissues today. I think this one's going to be a bit tough. I get asked a lot, how do I handle dramas, conflict, anxiety with my ET? I don't. Other ETs have agreed with me over the years. I use the fight or flight response and it really gets me and it drains me when I do, but I don't know any other way. When I'm out in public and I hear a loud noise, I mean, you've got to think we're already shaking. This, even thinking about talking about this today already has me off. I'm going to get worse when the tears come. When you're out in public, the hardest thing is we're already shaking. So if we hear a loud noise or a yell, someone having an argument in the distance, even a car backfiring, anything like that will set us off. Anything that startles anyone normally, we're already like this. So being startled as well will set us off. And to me, I also have a fear of dogs. I've been attacked by dogs before. And while walking my dog, and if I see a dog in the distance, my legs will go wobbly. I need to turn around. I need to fly. I need to run. I can't stand there if an argument's happening. If I think there's going to be punches, I'm off in the other direction. With that type of anxiety, I have the flight. I run. When it's a drama or a conflict, that's a whole nother thing. That is when my fight response comes in, and that takes me back to my childhood. Having ET all my life, it was tough in school. You know, even as a toddler, my mum would say, when I started this, and I asked her, when do you remember, Mum? And she said, when you're a toddler, Nick, if I was ever cranky at you, you would quiver. Your body would quiver. So to me, I must have had the full body tremors all my life from a toddler when it was an anxious, nervous, scary moment to me as a kid. So in school, in primary school, I was the prime target for a lot of kids. I was already shaking. If they came up and started yelling at me, I would be shaking. At first, I would run and cry. Then I got picked on even more for running and crying. Then I learnt to, okay, I've got to stand up for myself. So if anyone came at me and I would start shaking more, I would then have my fists clenched trying to stop my tremors, but also my voice would raise, hoping, because when someone comes at someone with ET, or even if they don't, you know, if you're just having a conversation with someone and something goes wrong, this is probably a mess, but raising my teenagers, I used to say to them, let me have my say and I'll walk away. You come back at me, you're going to crack me. You crack me, that's it, that's it. And that is the same. I want to say that to everyone in the world, if there is a problem at all. Because as soon as I know that I start shaking, to me that makes me feel inferior. To me that makes them seem so much taller. They've got so much power. Because back in my childhood days it was. It gave those kids so much power. All the other kids would be laughing at me. Oh, look at her, she's shaking, she's shaking. Then I would get told, oh, that person had you scared because you were shaking so much. Even if they didn't, it was the tremors. I didn't know what it was. I used to go, in primary school a lot, I worked in the library to get away from all that. You know, it was hard. But going through high school, I learnt the fight response where I didn't throw a punch. I tried not to throw a punch, but at least if I raised my voice and had my fist clenched, they might think that I'm shaking so much, I was so angry. You know, then people would come up and say to me, oh, I thought you were so angry, you were shaking, I thought you were going to, you know, hit them. That then gave me a little bit of power. that's how I still am. If someone comes at me, I'll try and keep it calm, but while I'm shaking, I'm getting angry. It starts from inside. I'm getting angry because you've already made me shake. I'm already feeling inferior. You say one thing, you're going to snap me. So unfortunately, guys, I can't give an answer to how to handle dramas, conflicts and that, because I'm not very good at them. Now that I've been trying to have this conversation on here for a long time, and I've had to really think about what makes it the way it is. And now that I understand it, I'm going to see if I can change my ways with confrontations and dramas and things. I don't know if I can. You know, an argument with someone, I am exhausted. I am totally exhausted. I just yawn the big ones. I need to go to bed and sleep it off. That tremors, those exhausting tremors, take it out of us. And also the argument as well. Like, it's just, I don't know the answer to it. And, you know, that is my response. The fight or flight, I've had to do it all my life. I don't know any other way to be able to deal with it. You know, even when I relay the conversations later on to other people, I get the same way and they'll say to me, oh, gee, calm down, calm down. I can't. My tremors relive those moments. I can't calm them down. I don't know how to. You know, and with dramas and confrontations and things, you never know when they're going to come. If I do know they're coming up, I will lose sleep over them. I will try and get that conversation right in my head for weeks and weeks before I know that I'm going to see that person to try and work it out. And it never comes out the right way. As soon as I start this, I feel this small and I feel they're this big. And I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. But as I said, you know, going through that all my life, this is all I know, unfortunately. And so please don't ask me how to handle drama and conflict. I don't know if you're all the same, if it's an ET thing that because of our tremors, it sets us off. We're all like that. I don't know. Tell me. I'd really love to know. I really hope I'm not the only one out there losing my cool every chance I have to. I love you all, guys. I'm sorry that was a hard one to get out. And I hope it got out right. As I say, I just press play and talk, and sometimes it's a mess. But hopefully you understand what I mean. I love you all, guys. Take care. Have a great shaky week. I'll be right. This will exhaust me now, just this little bit. I might even have a little nap this afternoon just to recover from it. It's a hard way of life. But what else can we do? I love you all, guys. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you all again next week. Bye, guys.